when I read this passage. In the morning, while it was still very dark, Jesus got up and he went out to a deserted place, and there he prayed. Simon and his companions hunted for him, and when they found him, they said to him, "Everyone is searching for you! Everyone is searching for you!" Oh, finally, alone. All my projects are done, all my phone calls are made, I'm alone in my office, now I can do some praying and write my sermon. Okay, here we go. Dear God, thank you for the blessing of being able to...
So, Pastor James, I'm glad to see you're not doing anything.
Well, actually, Ryan, you see, this is the time I set aside to pray and write my sermon.
Cool. Can I watch?
Well, usually this is something that I do by myself.
Wow, that'll make it even more fun to watch.
I'd like to be alone so that I can pray and listen for God to speak to me.
No way. God speaks to you? What does he say?
He says he needs to talk with me privately.
You mean God tells you what to preach about?
Oh, something like that.
Wow, this is really going to be cool. So, is God talking to you yet?
Right, it doesn't work like that. You see, I have to be alone.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes when I'm doing my homework, my sister comes into my room and starts talking. It's so annoying. All that chatter in the background.
Precisely.
So, how you doing with that sermon?
Not so good. You see, I keep getting interrupted.
Maybe you should put a sign on your door that says you're working on your sermon.
Hey, Ryan, that's a great idea. Let me get this here. All right. Pastor working on sermon. Here you go. So can you hang that up outside my door?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. On the outside window. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Pastor working on sermon. I think that sound just did a trick. So, is God talking to me yet?
Ryan, I think I'm going to go for a walk by myself in the woods because I needed to find a deserted spot so I can pray. Like Jesus went to a deserted spot. I'm going to try to find me a deserted spot so I can pray by myself. So why don't you stay here and sharpen these pencils?
Okay.
Finally, the great outdoors. The birds are singing, the breeze, the squirrels are chattering. I'm finally alone. I can start to get work on my sermon here. Dear God.
Pastor James, sorry to interrupt, but I ran out of pencils to sharpen. I was wondering, is there anything else you want me to do?
Ryan, why don't we go for a walk and you can tell me what God's been saying to you lately?
Well, actually, God's been telling me you need to work more on your sermons.
There's something about being God's marvelous creation that connects you with the wonder, the magnificence, and the incomprehensibility of God. When one is immersed in nature, one feels close to God, Creator, Redeemer, Sustainer of life. I'm so glad we have clear windows to see nature. to see the great creation of God. It helps us feel close to God. When I was a kid, I went to camp. When I was a teenager, I went to camp. And I had many wonderful experiences at camp. I had many mountaintop experiences, and I had many personal and private experiences with God. And that's why I believe that every kid that's associated with Bethany should at least have the opportunity to go to camp. The opportunity to be with other kids, to play, to pray, have fun, to be in nature, to meet God. Camp layout is rustic. There's no technology to distract you, and lots of opportunities to be with others and to recreate your inner self and to focus on God. Memories of my time alone at camp, praying with God at camp, talking with God, meeting God there. My memories have sustained my faith in difficult times, have lightened my heart from some heavy burdens, and have given me a touchstone by which to measure my spiritual journey. Jesus himself withdrew into nature to pray and to be with God. We need to emulate his example. We need to provide opportunities for young people to have this faith experience. As you enjoy the pancake brunch, think about our country, our society, our culture. Think about how much better it would be with young people in it. With young people grounded in faith and in touch with God. Make a donation to help our children and teens have this camping experience. You will be doing the work of God. Amen. Please stand and join me as we sing our final hymn.